Shawn, what is love for you?
For me, my journey of understanding love really came from being in a place of experiencing so much lust and the difference, I guess, the separation that I felt from love by being in that state. Specifically in terms of how I viewed my relationships, how I looked at women very much in a place that did not feel beautiful for me. It did not feel good inside, but it was something that I felt very affected by my surroundings, by culture, and also my own responsibility, exposing myself to a lot of pornography and things like that. Really put me into a state where I was not looking through the eyes with love. I was looking through my eyes with lust. And at some point I felt that it was my responsibility to change that, and it just no longer felt beautiful. I wanted to look through a different lens. That's when I come in touch with how it feels to look with love instead of looking with lust. And it's a different form of connection and how I would look at someone. I would ask myself, like, if this girl were to be seeing you look at her, would you be comfortable knowing the way you are seeing her? And if you're seeing her with love, and if she looked at you, you would be able to look at her and smile, and it would feel beautiful, it would feel genuine. When you're in a place of lust and you're looking at a girl and you just think, oh wow, like, oh, if she were to look at you, if your instinct would be to look away, then that's one of the big indicators of like, okay, well, we're not looking with love at that point, because we don't want that girl to see that that's how we're looking at her. So I just pretend like everyone can see the way that I'm seeing them, and then automatically will kind of, or help me become conscious in that moment, redirecting it, and no, that's not how I want to look at this person. And ultimately, the journey for me getting to where I am now involved me being really hard on myself at first, really strict with myself, like, no, you can't look at a girl and think that it looks nice. No, don't do that. Like, that's not beautiful, that's not loving. Look at someone in that way. But as I went on, it's that the most beautiful way for me to move through that experience was ultimately by having that love and compassion for myself, and understanding that this is just kind of how I'm wired, how my subconscious, the things I've exposed myself to, still my responsibility. Learn to be more gentle and loving with myself. That's one of the ways that I've come to embrace and understand what it feels like to be in a state of love, is specifically through that platform, how I looked at female, to being in a place where my heart just, and it totally is reflected in my external environment. The way that women feel around me, they feel comfortable, they feel safe in my presence. So it's really cool. It's a beautiful experience for me, holding myself in a different way that feels more beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you for sharing all those things, Shawn. I think it's truly amazing, truly beautiful that you walk all the way to arrive here, and I'm really proud of you. And then my another question would be, what's the difference between the relationship that you had before with women and now, some years past?
So the way that my relationships have changed, the ease of things, how I don't feel like I even have to try to do anything to attract someone to my life, or get someone's attention, or start to get close with someone. It feels like you're just more in the flow, and it just happens more seamlessly. It feels like there's less pressure, and I find that the most genuine connection feels very light. It just feels very easy and natural, and yeah.
Thank you. That was great.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Anyway, can I hug you?
Of course. Oh my goodness.